You can live in the mountains all summer long, and you can feel that you'll always be forever young. You can live in the mountains all summer long, and you'll feel that you'll always be forever young.
Right,
Okay. Sam's Gap.
Sam's Gap, right past Irwin on 26. Because Irwin's on 26, right? Yeah, that's the road that we.
This is our start this morning. Looks like there's a cell tower or something up there. Yeah. And it's raining. Fun. So, good morning. We have some extras with us today. Should be a fun day. This is crazy. We are walking in nothing but slush, rain, fog. Yeah. Hobbit is with Gypsy behind me, and then Walden and First Start, that's her name, are in front of me. So me and God have our little time together, which is always good. I am headed up the mountain, I think. Uh-oh. That's blue. This is yellow. That's the black. I think that's Black Cliffs. We're not going over there. We're going straight. Almost to the 300-mile marker. I mean, it's 1.3 miles, I think, now. So that's where we're headed. I guess we're staying out tonight, so I really hope the rain stops. I don't do so well in the rain. But, you know, like I said before, camping is part of this, and I have to get used to it, so that's what I'm going to be doing. Hopefully it's not in a mud puddle. Tomorrow, we'll get off someplace by Irwin. Yeah, and I know we stayed there, but we weren't there yet, so we're officially going back to start where we left off, and gonna get the miles into Irwin, and then we'll get picked up and go to Damascus for trail days, and then then start back in Irwin on Monday, maybe. We're expecting thunderstorms again, lightning, all that other wonderful stuff. So I think we're going to have to reevaluate and see where we are at that point in time, because neither Kelly nor I like to do the hikes when it is thunder and lightning outside. And I just don't think it's safe. So anyway, as you see, lots of rocks on here, so I really do need to get off, and my phone needs to be protected. So I am going to bid you guys a good day. I will not be doing a lot of video today, maybe a few pictures, but I'll mix it up with the rest of the video that I haven't done. So anyway, have a great day. I hope that you guys are all getting what you want, and I want to say thanks to everybody who said thank you or happy birthday or sent money on my PayPal, or, even just came on and said happy birthday, sent me texts, sent me posts. I mean, it was kind of crazy, but anyway, I want to just say thanks. That was awesome. I celebrated my 55th in a motel like I wanted, and around the mud puddle. And Kel and I had great dinner, and then we ended up going to Taco Bell, and it was fun. So I had a great birthday. So I want to thank you guys all. Anyway, back on trail. I'm gonna get off these rocks, and I will talk to you guys in a little while. And I'll give you a little view right now of what I'm seeing. Yeah, not so fun. There they are. There's the girls. This looks really cool. It almost looks man-made. I don't think it is, but it could be. I don't know. This rocks are really square. Really cool. Oh, wow. It's beautiful. They're a little ways behind us, so we're up on Fire Skull Mountain, and don't know why they called it that, but it's pretty beautiful. Wow. Look at the mountains in the background. Freaking beautiful. Even with the fog. So many. Wow. We're about a week, maybe 2 weeks early for the roadies to be bloomed up here. But they got buds. And all of the little rose bushes in the behind. And they're all budding out. We're on this ridge of the mountain right now. It's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. I'm kind of waiting for Cal so I can share it with her. But it's crazy. Sandy, you would love this. 300, guys. Made it to 300. Yeehaw, yeehaw, yeehaw. We just did all of those crossings on the boulders, and it's this little tiny road that's kicking my butt. That's crazy. Anyway, I got 2 up front of me, 2 behind me. So, kind of in the middle, which is a good thing. I'm starving now, so I'm hoping we get to the shelter pretty quick. So, it's a little muddy today, and very, very foggy. But I thought I'd give you a little trail time since I'm on a pretty flat, semi-flat part of the trail. I'm sure it goes up for miles, but we're going to try to get to a shelter. I'm not sure which name it is. I'll have to look. Anyway, I'm just walking. So I'm singing all by myself, and Sarah. I was singing If Raindrops Were Lemon Drops and Gumdrops. Yep. Sticking my tongue out in the whole 9 yards. So, you know, I can do that when I'm alone. So, anyway, I will get back on here if I find any beautiful views like earlier or right now. This green is so gorgeous right now. Anyway, okay, I'll talk to you guys all later. Look at that tree, Sarah. That's pretty awesome. It's like it's a completely and there's a little heart there and a little heart there. Pretty cool. Okay, let's take the pictures. Brought you to the privy, but I'm waiting for Woody. He's talking today again. Good morning, Woody. Wow, the sun rises. I'm sitting on the privy. Funny. Good morning, everybody. From Jerry Smith? Jerry Cabin. I don't know. First time. Yeah. Jerry Cabin Shelter. Anyway, first time we've stayed, or I have stayed in a shelter.
First time for us too.
Yay! And we did it. We did it, even with the mices running around. Crazy. It was just Mickey Mouse. 8:17. And good morning, folks. I know I already said good morning, but wow. It's pretty. I wish you guys could see the view that I do. Anyway, we'll get up here, hopefully get you some views. And it's going to be a nice day. As you see, the sun is out. I am smiling and happy. It was a really good night. Anyway, we will see you in a little bit. So, yeah, you see that? Up, 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 and more up. First thing in the morning. I don't know. This is a crazy place. Ugh. Thought I'd come on and give you a little trail time since everyone else is either above me or below me. It's kind of that way, I guess. Kind of the middle. Always been the girl. I don't know. Next door, I guess. That's what I am. Anyway, kind of in the middle of the road. We slept in the shelter last night. And I wanted to tell you about that. Kelly probably slept better than she's ever slept. Me, I went to sleep at 4:30 because it was so cold. And woke up at about 8. And the shelter was packed at that point. With lots of younger kids, I guess. It was a crazy night. One of the guys that was sleeping in there woke up tied to the wall, or not tied. He thought he was, and he was blaming for a start for pushing him there. Come to find out, he just moved. He's like a wheel worm. Moved and got himself trapped by the back wall. And then Kelly, she was so afraid of the mice. She just put her head under the blankets and slept like a baby. Man, she didn't wake up at all. And me, I woke up a couple of times, but like I said, I slept from 4:30 to 8, very comfortably, very warm, and rudely woken up by the kids. But it was a good night. Anyway, first time experiences are always good. Now I'm at the top of this hill and it's freaking glorious, people. I know I should talk more on these videos, but I get a little discouraged when there's only a few people watching. And I shouldn't, because really, this is all about me. So I am going to be a little behind. I want to let you know that. Today we are getting off around Sam's Gap, I guess. And then we're headed into Damascus for trail days. And then I'm going to talk, hopefully, hobbit into a little bit of dual miles there. Because it's supposed to be beautiful all weekend. And I'm just definitely not the partier. Neither is she. So if we can get in a few miles around Damascus area, then we can jump ahead of that when we get there, because we have to come back here and make up these miles into Irwin. Anyway, so that's the plan. And this morning, we're headed up Big Butt. And so, hopefully, we'll get a good picture. But, you know, it is what it is. Coming into a field, and I love these fields. So, I'm going to let you guys go, and I'll get a picture when we get up here. So, here's the view up on top. Well, I guess I have a little more to go to get actually official on top. But, as you see, there's probably, these look like dead rose bushes or maybe grapes or some kind of a berry or something. Anyway, and if you look on both sides, they're full of them. The Appalachian Trail was settled, many of you guys know that, by Cree, Cherokee, and then later on during the Civil War, many settlers came up here and made their homes. But it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm really happy to be here. And although, you know, I mean, my dreams were way more fantasized, I guess, than what the reality is, it's still pretty magical to be living it. Every day I'm lucky to wake up. And there they are. There's Walden. But it's very pretty. And I'm glad to take you all with me. Anyway, headed up the hill the rest of the way. I will talk at you guys all later when there's more to see. This is the next part of Big Butt. Yay. Raymond, I should have paid more attention on Hagen. So that's what we're looking at now, and I think it's Irwin, but I'm not sure. And we're headed up. It's a beautiful day. Just came off a Big Butt mountain where we took some amazing pictures. I got to see the summit, so I'm pretty excited about that. And wow, look at that, guys. Yeah, that's very pretty. Let me see if I can get you closer. Yeah, that's gorgeous. In fact, I want a picture of that. Hold on. A little bit of me walking. Woo! Go on. Hi guys. I just pulled into this little gully right here, and it's beautiful. I want to show ya. Hold on a second. I'm turning me around. so awesome. So I am about a mile and a half, I think, to the shelter, maybe 2. I kind of left the girls behind me. Again, we stopped and had some quick lunch, and it hurts my feet to kind of hang around and sit. Oh, look at you, little guy. Let's see if I can get a picture of you. Little songbird, little bluebird. Huh. Beautiful. Anyway, let's put this back far. Back. Okay, back. And let's take it, follow in the trail. It might take us around a little bit and take us down and up. Let's see, we gotta move this. This is R2D2, and I'm still kind of playing with it a little bit to see if I can make it work the way that I would like it to work. And if you look around here, it looks like there's a lot of little camping spots. And that's been today's journey, really. A lot of little camping spots. Little places that you could kind of hang around. There was bare feet and Mama and probably her baby. I didn't get pictures of the tracks, and I should have, but that was earlier. And so now I think we have another mountain, or I have another mountain to climb. And then we should be at the shelter. And after that, I think, after the shelter, I think we should literally be going down until we get to, I think Devil's Fork is where we're coming out, is what I'm hearing now. I never know from one way to the other. Everyone kind of picks what they want to do, and that's what we do. I just drive, I just walk. So anyway, today has been really glorious. It's been beautiful, and we stopped at the Shelton Graves like you guys saw, and you know, I don't know the story there completely, but what a nice place to rest, you know. Always think about your demise and think about where you want to be the rest of your days, and I know, you know, you're not there typically, your soul's moved on, but you know, I can't imagine having anything so beautiful to look at the rest of my days. You know, if I even come in to visit the grave. I don't know. Anyway, so I haven't talked about my birthday. I had a good birthday. Turning 55 is always a shock. You know, if turning 50 was a shock, turning 40 was a shock. And particularly just because, you know, in my brain I'm like 12. And it seems like it goes so fast. My kids grew up way too fast. I don't know. And these are the things I think about on the Appalachian Trail. I'm still, like, gotta pinch myself when I wake up in the morning that I'm here. You know, such a bad start, and couldn't believe that I could do it, but I did. And here I am. And 300 and plus miles into it now. You know, I don't know. I know I was angry the other day, and you guys, if you watch my videos, would see that. But for the most part, I'm pretty happy. I try not to let what people say make me upset or make me worry about life. Because look at this. This is living. And I can't believe I'm still doing it. My personal thing is I probably will go until I'm tired or I'm done. You know, I mean, I don't have like this dream of being something that I'm not. I would love to see Katahdin, and if I am not making it time-wise, we'll see Katahdin by actually flipping ahead and going to see Katahdin. So I'm happy doing that stuff. I don't know that I'm necessarily a yellow blazer, but I could be easily. But I can assure you I have done over 300 miles. So there has not been any yellow blazing yet. But I could see myself doing that. Anyway, I don't know really what else to talk about. So I'm just gonna let you guys visual this beautiful trail, and I'm gonna give you a view. I have a 360 view right now, and I'm pretty sure as I get up higher, that's what I'm gonna see. See, all the way around me. Crazy, huh? Anyway, I will get back on here. If I see anything, I'm gonna get down, stepping on this trail, see what I can get to, and get to the shelter early enough. I know Snoopy's supposed to pick us up at 5 or 6. It's still pretty early, but we got 5.6 miles, I think, at least from where we stopped. So yeah, long days sometimes, but yesterday it was kind of short because it was just 2 big climbs, and they were boulder climbs. I don't take a lot of pictures doing that, and I do apologize. Anyway, I'm gonna let you go so I can get off here, and hopefully this isn't so long. All right, have a great day, and we will talk to you all later. Took out R2-D2 because I got music going on, and I didn't want to take out the phone. It's really pretty here. Let me turn you around. 1, 2, 3. Look at that. The mountain plains, and then all the green. And this is where I'm coming right now. And headed up a little bit of a hill. Like I said, always a hill before we go out. But it's absolutely gorgeous out here. Green is an understatement right now, probably because of so much rain, and hey, you guys have heard me bitch about the rain, but it's amazing. Look at that tree. Sarah, you'll appreciate it. It's like the vines have like totally wrapped a knot in that tree. And if you look over here, you can see like the mountains. You see them there? There's Hobbit. Here she comes.
Are we to the top yet?
Almost.
That only counts as horseshoes and hand grenades.
No, that counts in hiker's language too. Yeah, we tease about that a lot. Hikers will always say, we're almost to the top. We're almost to the bottom. We're almost to the trailhead. And every time they say that, no, it's a lie. Because almost has a really big variance. It could be 1/10 of a mile. It could be 20 miles. It's just what they decide it is for the day. Yeah.
Chair.
And every single hiker
Perfect chair.
says almost. I gotta pull you guys back or something.
Do you see this?
Oh, hold on.
Perfect chair.
She's got a perfect chair. Yep. What I'm looking for. What I'm looking for. Okay. And we got a white blaze. Yay! With a green something there. Crazy.
Let's go. He means go.
We need a gum tree. Okay. So beautiful, guys. I just came on here and sung. And wow. Neverland. That's what I feel like here. It's finding Neverland. Interesting. Doing a long hike is interesting. You have moments where you hate everything. Like yesterday, it was raining and miserable, and we had to cross these rocks, but the view was so spectacular. And today, it's sunny and beautiful, and I'm alone, and yeah, I usually am. I've got two with us that can do, big miles all the way up on the hill, and then two that do a little shorter. One is hurt, and that's why, but I don't know. It's an absolutely gorgeous day, and I don't mind being alone. It's weird. I hated being alone before this. I guess maybe it's the sleeping, but I have so much time just recollecting my thoughts and spending time with God. It's actually, this has been so good for me. Yep, and it's a journey to the past. So many things that I missed out on because I waited for a boy. Yeah, if you hear this, you know who you are. And then, after letting that go and realizing that just wasn't meant to be, marrying my best friend and taking a chance with that was probably the best thing I ever done. He's amazing and I miss him terribly, but This is good for our marriage. Gets me living my dreams and finding Miles and finding myself again. I always tell people 12 years old in my brain, 55 and everything else. But I might not be able to use half of this stuff because I got the music going. But, whoa. That tree is pretty cool. Looks like an owl right there. I don't know if you guys can see it. Hold on. So pretty out here. My partners have evaded me. I think Walden, I think he stayed with the girls. I know Hobbit and is hanging with Gypsy, because Gypsy got hurt yesterday, so Hobbit is kind of hanging with her, which is really great because it helps Hobbit heal the rest of the way and makes him feel really good. So I'm really happy that that is the way that it is. And then first fast start or fresh start, there you go. Fresh start is in front of me. She likes to do 2-minute miles, and me, I just like to be kind of alone. This whole journey for me was growth, about growth, growing up a little bit, getting rid of the past, and putting one foot in front of the other and doing exactly what I'm doing right now. And so today, that's how I'm feeling. I don't know, I've been thinking a lot about the ex and the things that I did wrong and staying there with that. And then I'm also thinking about my best friend, my husband now, how I wasted time. And I can't call any past relationship a waste of time. I knew the ex would, I knew what he was doing. I knew the life that he had in his mind. And I knew there was other girls. But I let it go on for so long. And sometimes that feels like a big old waste, but I think in some ways it made me grow. Poor Dan, he tried so hard, so many years, and I just couldn't see that then. It's weird. Now we have 32 years, and then we had kids, and I just didn't grow up, and I don't know. I took the kids, and I raised my kids. That was my grown-up moment. But now I don't have a place in the world where I belong. And, I know I belong with my husband. He tells me that constantly. And I know I'm my kids' moms forever. It's not something that changes. But this trail is making me think, where I fit in. Hobbit and I talked about, I'm not a fat girl. I don't necessarily mesh with the fat girls. that hurt me because I've heard that before. And I've been on both spectrums, both sides. Really, really super skinny and really, really heavy. And have never felt like I fit any kind of mold or fit in. I don't know if that's important anymore. Kind of finding myself and learning to like who I am and the good things and the bad things about me. There's plenty of both. I don't know. This has been an amazing journey so far. I have had some really good days, some really hard days, and all of the feelings in between. Just interesting. Never did my 18-year-old self see myself walking like a journey like this. I don't know. Anyway, that's what's in my head today. Being alone, sometimes you go on these little past journeys or whatever. Been listening to music and dancing along the trail. Just having fun by myself. Things that I've done probably my whole life, really. I remember going to Mexico and not being afraid. Going to Alaska. Not a fear in the world. And then, even coming here, even with losing everything and starting completely from scratch, starting this endeavor, I never had a doubt that I could. Now, there's been some panic attacks. I'm not going to say that doesn't still happen, because it does. Hobbit will tell you, man, I had a fit the other day. But I'm learning that I'm strong enough to take it and handle it, even with the panic attacks. And my depression is almost mute. I mean, I have sad moments. That's normal, I think, in this day and age. But I don't feel myself or losing myself. Feel myself losing myself. I guess that's the word. Where you just feel worthless. I'm pretty lucky, I guess, in a lot of ways. I talk to women that aren't as lucky as I am. And I probably needed to hear that. My life is amazing. And what was I depressed about? Well, DJ stuff really pushed me. Turning 40 and not having a career or a place to call my own. But I don't know. Maybe the trail is where I call my own. Not sure. Not sure yet. Got a long ways to go. And maybe I'm feeling this way because we're close to Virginia. And the Virginia blues are already starting. And I'm missing my family. I am. My daughter graduates in June. And I'm hoping she can get out here. That would be awesome to have her for a couple of weeks. Even a month or 2 months. I would love every bit of it. But we'll see. 6 months is a long time. And now I'm at 44 days on trail. Today's number 44. And I don't know. pretty great. And it's pretty beautiful. And dreams come true, guys. They do. You just gotta keep believing. Keep believing and know that you can. When I first started this, I didn't think I could. You know, I mean, I knew I worked my butt off getting here. But we will see. Anyway, all right, gonna let you go. I think I'm about a mile, I want to say a mile and a half, maybe 2 from the car. I know I got Kelly behind me and 2 injured people, so hopefully they can make it. I should have stayed with them, but I was really having a day where I needed this time alone to really kind of bury the hatchet with past feelings and emotions. And even with my son, I know I'm in for a whole big hard situation when he gets out, but I think I'm strong enough to tackle it. I think maybe God is teaching me that. So anyway, I hope you all have a good day. And once I get out of here, we will be in Damascus tonight. Hopefully getting a burger or some big meal because I'm starving. But it should be a really good night. Be blessed, y'all, and take care of each other, because this life is worth living. No matter what anybody tells you, you can succeed if you want to. Anyway, I love yous. Bye.
Yeah,
The nuts. Oh, don't fall off.